Hello friends, let's solve this Math Olympiad question together. Now this is what you have. Is this something you can do? Let's know your own approach in the comment section. Now let me show you mine, okay? It's very simple. So what to do here is just begin with solution. So this is what you have. 7 to the power of x plus 7 to the power of x is equal to 490. Now, this is simple exponential equation. But when you look at this, you ask yourself, is there a possibility of expressing 490 to be in the same base with 7? Now, if your answer is no, the secret is that you have to simplify and make use of your logarithm. Now, let me show you what you do. So what you're going to do here is, if you look at this, you notice that 7 to the power of x is here and also here. So simply factor it out. Use it to divide this, it gives you 1. Plus, use it to divide this, it gives you 1. Everything is equal to 490. Interesting. So what do? Add this, it gives you 2. So we have 7 to the power of x is multiplying 2 and is equal to 490. So what do again? To remove this 2, remember it's multiplication, you divide by 2. So when you do that, you have 7 to the power of x. If you divide this, this gives you 245. So this is what you have. At this point, what do? You will notice that just like we said at the beginning, you cannot express this also as a base in 7. So we are going to apply our logarithm. So in that case, we are going to take the log of both sides. So to have log of 7 to the power of x is equal to log of 245. Now we're going to remember our rule of logarithm, which says when you have log a to the power of x, use the x to multiply, it becomes x log a. Very important, okay? This is one of the important rules. So it means we are going to use this this x to multiply. It gives us x log 7 is equal to log of 245. Now this 245, we should reduce it. Now let's see how to reduce it, okay? 245, what can divide? The last digit is 5, so 5 can divide it. So 5 goes in 24 will give us 4, remaining 4. 5 in 45 is 9. What can go again? 7. This is 7, and 7 here is 1. So it means that 245 can be expressed as log of 5 multiplied by 7. Because 7 is 2, we can just say 7 squared. Did you see it? If you multiply this, it gives you back this. Okay, so we now have x log 7. Now, what do you do at this point? Remember, your target is to get x. So you are going to also divide by this log 7. So you divide both sides by log 7. Did you see it? So this will cancel this, and you are left with x is equal to. Now, what do you do here? Remember another rule of logarithm, which says that if you have log a multiply log b, it simply means log a then plus log b. What it means, the multiplication will turn to addition, then you split the values, okay? So let's do it here. So we're going to have log of 5, we change this to addition, then introduce another log, and we have 7 squared. Did you see that? All over log of 7. So what do you do again? This is going to give us x is equal to log of 5 plus, we are using this, remembering this, okay? So it becomes 2 log 7 all over log of 7. So we are going to, because this log 7 is a denominator, we are going to split. Remember, at this point, you can just use your calculator to get the value of x if the exam allows you, but because it's Math Olympiad, we are going to work it out without using calculator. Okay, so we're going to now have, so what we are going to have there is, we have x is equal to, we are using this denominator to divide each of the numerators. So we have log of 5 over log of 7 plus we now have 2 log 7, divide it also by log 7. So what happens there? So this is going to give us now, this can cancel this. You see, we are left with log of 5 all over log of 7 plus these 2. So what do you do next? So what we are going to do is also remember another rule of this logarithm, which says if you have log a all over log b, it means log a, then this becomes base. We call it change of base rule. So let's apply this rule here. So it's going to give us log of 5, okay, following this, then this b, which is 7, becomes the base. So you see, so this is what we have plus 2. So we can just rewrite this to be 2 plus log 5 base 7 as the value of x. Now, since we've gotten the value of x, let's do a little check to know if actually this value is true. So we're going to put in this value of x into the equation, but at the left side of the equation. So we are going to check. So we have, this is 7, your x is 2 plus log 5 base 7, okay? Then let's get this plus, you also do 7 to the power of 2 plus log 5 base 7. Now, remember your rule of indices. What does this rule say? The rule says that if you have a to the power of m is raised to the power of, you have this, what it means is a to the power of m is multiplying a to the power of n. This is one important rule that you should always remember each time you work with this kind of problem, okay? So in that case, we are going to split this because it's power, just like this power. So if you do that, you are going to have 7 to the power of 2, then this will now turn to multiply. So we have 7 to the power of log 5 base 7. Okay, so let's just do one and then we add it together because whatever we get here is what will be here. Okay, so what do you do next? You are going to now have 7 to the power of 3 is 7 times 7, giving us 49. Then multiply by. There is another rule you need to remember, very important, that is the anti-logarithm rule. And what does the anti-logarithm rule says? It says that if you have a to the power of log b base a, this base and this base of the log are the same. Please look out for it. What it means is that your value should be b. Did you see? This is your anti-logarithm rule. So in this case, you see, we're going to apply it here. You see that this 7, which is the base of the log, is the same thing with this base. So it means that our answer is going to be 5. So what it means is that if you multiply 490, 49 by 5, what will it give us? It gives us 245. Now, if this gives us 245, this is also the same, so it will still be 245. I hope that's cleared. So when you add this together, it's going to give you 490, and that is the right side of the equation. And I hope this answered a lot for you. Remember, you can ask questions for clarity. Let's know how helpful this tutorial is to you. You can share with your friends and click on the notification button for updates and subscribe for the more. See you in our next class, and bye-bye.